issues regarding the online facilitation processes will be discussed here. I welcome you on behalf of the Vice Chancellor, Professor Femi Peters. We have the Deputy Vice Chancellor Academic, Professor Chiduma Fiana, on this call. Then we have other directors and staff members here. We welcome all our students from across the world joining us on this program. And before we proceed, we will observe the NOUN anthem. Then we will proceed with the program after the anthem. Thank you so much, and that signals the beginning of the orientation for this semester. As I mentioned, we have our Deputy Vice Chancellor Academic in the room. We also have the interpreter for this event to ensure that we include everyone, we carry everyone along. And that's part of the mission of the National University of Nigeria. We have Mr. Chia Tekula Joseph here as the interpreter. Mr. Tekula, you need to put on your video. Yes, that's fine. So you can see the interpreter there. When we get to question and answer session, you ask your question, then you get the response through the interpreter here. Let's go to the program. Quickly, let's go to the program. Yes. Yes, the next thing on the agenda on the program will be opening remark by the Deputy Vice Chancellor Academic, Professor Chiduma Fiana, who will give us opening remarks as we are kickstarting the process. Deputy Vice Chancellor, sir. Good morning, sir.
Very good morning, Director.
Sir.
Good morning, distinguished colleagues and dear students. I'd like to welcome you on behalf of the Vice Chancellor, Professor Femi Peters, and to appreciate every one of you that has joined at this time. We also appreciate you students for all the good things you are doing to ensure that the name of the university continues to soar. Director, LCMS, let me from the onset appreciate you and your colleagues for all you have been doing for the university system as a whole. We recognize your importance in this system. So please, when we are not getting you all the things you require, you will understand. But as much as it's humanly possible, we'll do our best for the LCMS, ICT, MIS, and all of you that help to galvanize students to the necessary action. We thank you for the many innovations that you have brought to bear on the learning experiences of our students, and want to enjoin all our learners to embrace the new policies that you may get to hear today. And in fact, one is pleased that even before the start of the program, one could see that certain questions were already being asked. So it's to encourage the LCMS and all those who necessarily must provide responses to look through the chat box and see what the questions are already before the delivery. Perhaps some of them will be answered before the end of the activities. I also want to urge our students to feel very free to use all the relevant channels that are available to them. You have paid your school fees. You didn't come here to play. We have responsibility to provide you all that you require to improve your learning experience. You cannot pay your fees and then become playful. So let's match all of these and ensure that this university provides you all that you require to do. We also would want you to take very serious the fact that the centers where you are, if there are issues that you need to request from the study centers, please go to your study centers, go to your desk officers. Where it becomes difficult, please get across to us at the headquarters, because we owe you these responsibilities. So it is our desire that we expect progressive results from all of you, so that all the efforts that we are making at this end will not be a waste. Finally, Director, let me thank all our colleagues that I'm seeing their names on the screen. The Lamba representing the DEA. I hope the Director, Management Information System is here, because your activity is key. Welcome you, Mr. Adeboejo. Dr. Wulumate, who is for GST and entrepreneurship. We know that our students require information in all of these activities. And the email, the system, Mr. Abraham, Stephen, I hope you are here. We expect that our students will be put through in all these ramifications. And then the Director, Counseling Services is here, Dr. Safina Tomuya. Welcome you. And of course, Dr. Bello, we can't thank you enough for all you've been doing. So, our dear students, we thank you for those of you who have shown interest in listening in. Feel free to ask your questions, and we shall not intimidate you. On this note, let me declare this workshop, this training workshop open. Thank you very much and welcome.
Thank you so much, our dear Deputy Vice Chancellor Academic, Professor Chidu Mafiana. As Prof rightly mentioned, now we are now kickstarting the program. Yes, okay. So you will have time to ask questions. Don't feel intimidated. You ask any question at all. We are here to serve you and provide adequate support, as the case may be. Now, so let's see the program and see what we have next on our agenda. Okay. Yes, we just had opening remarks declaring the orientation open. Then I will go to the overview of the 2025_2 online facilitation exercise, and I will take that. Okay, so on behalf of the Directorate of Learning Content Management System, I welcome everyone to this orientation program. The DRCMS is the delivery arm, instructional delivery arm of the National University of Nigeria, and that is where we handle issues relating to online facilitation and online delivery of content. So we are here to serve you, and we are ready to support your learning to create an enriched learning experience for every one of you. So I'll walk through some slides. I'll walk you through some slides to provide overview of what we have done in the past and what we intend to do. And I will also take you to the platform. This is important for our new students to let you know how the platform looks like and how you can navigate the platform. So let me quickly share some slides with you before I take you to the learning environment. Yes. Yes, so I see you can see my screen now. Okay, fine. Now we'll just look at the overview of the 2025_2 online facilitation. I need to inform you that online facilitation is key to the delivery system at the National Open University of Nigeria. And that is why we are making efforts to ensure that we have a robust learning environment for all of you to interact with. It has to do with the process of guiding and supporting learners in virtual and online learning environments. When you hear online facilitation, it's a complete process of instructional delivery in online learning environment. The same way you used to have the delivery system in the regular setting, in the conventional setting, when your lecturers will come into the class, interact with you, give you assignments, we give assessment, and so many other things like that. In this kind of environment, you don't have the physical interaction with your facilitators and your institutions in most cases, but everything is on the learning management system for you to interact with, so that you are not losing out simply because you are not in the same physical environment with your facilitators and your colleagues. So it's basically of two types. We have two modes of this facilitation, because what we used to hear from our students is that when you hear online facilitation, the only thing that comes to your mind is the live session, the face-to-face session, the real-time session. The live session is what we are doing now. As I'm speaking, you can see me, you can hear me. If you speak, I will also hear you. But we need to let our students know, and we have been emphasizing this for a very long time now, that online facilitation goes beyond the live session. Live session is just a fraction of the online facilitation process. And that is why I need to talk about this. We have two modes of online facilitation. The synchronous mode. The synchronous mode is a situation whereby all learners do the same thing at the same time. Like the video conferencing we are doing now, that is synchronous facilitation. However, we still have the other part of online facilitation that you can do at your pace. We call it asynchronous. The asynchronous is a process whereby all learners do the same task. They carry out the same task, but they do this at different times, meaning that they do these activities at their pace. What it means is that you are not compelled to be in the online session the same time with your colleagues and your facilitators. For instance, discussion forum. Discussion forum, you can do this at your pace. If you have time, midnight, you log into the platform, you make your contribution, you post it. That one is not restricted to the time your facilitators will be live online. Like watching instructional video, for instance, you do all these activities at your pace. And these are very critical aspects of online facilitation, beyond the live session. Beyond the live session. So as we give serious attention to the live session, which is also critical, let us also consider all other activities that are done asynchronously, that are not real time. If you look at this online, that there are different sections, there are different components of online activities. You have asynchronous read, asynchronous forum, video response, quiz, and some other things. But you also have synchronous question and answer. You have synchronous lecture. Synchronous lecture is the live chats that we are doing now. Now, if you look at this online course map, you've discovered that the synchronous aspect, that is the live aspect, which is the Zoom meetings that you always talk about, is only a fraction of the entire process. You can see so many other activities that you do that are not real time. Meaning that if you give preference to only the live session, you are missing out a lot in all other activities and resources that are provided for you to go through at your pace. So we want to appeal to you from the onset, especially our new students. When you hear online facilitation, it's not only the 1 hour session you have for that course, which is live session. It goes beyond that. When you look at your course page, we'll get to the course page, you will see it. You will see that the live session is just a section of the entire course page. You have so many other activities that you need to do. All right. You ask yourself, why do I even need online facilitation? Okay. For instance, some of you might be involved in physical facilitation at the study center organized by maybe your colleagues or some other people. But you are shortchanging yourself if you don't participate in online facilitation. If you participate in online facilitation, you don't need the physical facilitation again. What you need to do physically will be some practical activities that we organize at the zonal study centers. Not to do, when you register for 10 courses, for instance, and someone is telling you to come for physical facilitation for 10 courses, and you need to be going there every time, when you can sit down at the comfort of your home, log into your system, and you see professor teaching you, and you see professor providing resources and activities for you. That makes a whole lot of sense. Because it is the teaching component of online open and distance learning. What you are doing is in ODL mode, isn't it? The online facilitation is the teaching component of it. So you need to participate in it. It removes the feeling of isolation. You don't feel isolated. Even when you are in your room alone, you have your colleagues to interact with. Even if you are not in the live session, you can still watch the recording of the live session. You can still contribute to the discussion forum. You can still watch instructional videos, a lot of activities and resources. Okay, it motivates you to get started and remain on the program for successful completion. We want to guide against high attrition rates. Attrition means that you drop out on the program, you don't complete the program. That's attrition. We want to reduce this to the BRS minimum. We want to improve the retention rates within the system, and that is why the university is expending a lot of resources, human and material resources, to put the online facilitation together for you. You have access to learning resources and activities at your own pace. Okay, you'll be able to track your progress. We will also be able to track your progress. For instance, the university does not know about the arrangements you make at the study center for physical facilitation. We can track your progress. On the online platform, we can see whether you have logged in, what challenges are you having, whether you are interacting with the resources. A lot of things we can track on the learning management system for you to now make sure that we go back and improve on the system to serve you better. Now, let's quickly look at the review of the 2025_1 online facilitation. That is the last semester facilitation. We need to commend a good number of our facilitators as students who participated actively. When I said actively in the program or in the SXS, some students contributed to the discussion forum, but some did not. However, you already know that there is a way we have encouraged you to participate in the discussion forum, because in most cases, if you don't do this, you won't be able to do your TMA. However, Some students just post irrelevant stuff in the discussion forum to open TMS. We see all this. We see a lot of jargons on the discussion forum page. Some of you will just say hello just to open your TMA. But you are changing yourself because that defeats the purpose for putting discussion forum posts there by the facilitator. It's not to punish you. It's not to put pressure on you. It's to ensure that you learn from others. It's to ensure that you interact with others. It's to ensure that you share your opinion and ideas with your colleagues. So if you don't just go there and just say, oh, hello, that means you are only interested in the assessment component of your education, just to write your TMA and you forget about it. But the education that we are giving to you has to be holistic in the sense that you don't need to be assessment focused. You don't focus only on assessment. You focus on learning. Okay, so if you focus on learning, you will focus on activities and resources that will equip you with skills and competencies. Those are the things you need. When you get to the outside world, when you get to the workplaces, nobody will request for your scores in TMA or your scores in exam. They will ask you, okay, you are bringing this result. What can you do? Can you do this? Can you do this? These are the things they will ask you. But you are avoiding all the activities and resources that will equip you with those skills and competencies. So you are changing yourself. You are defeating the purpose of the learning platform that we have created for you. So don't just go to the learning management system, visit the course page, and just be interested in doing your TMA. Some people have been asking this morning, when are we starting TMA? When you have not even read anything. Okay, so we see a lot of irrelevant stuff on the discussion forum, and we want to appeal to you to discourage your colleagues to also stop doing that. When you get to the course page, when you click on discussion forum, read the post. A good number of you do this on the social media and you don't get tired of it. Now, why are you doing this with your learning? When you get to social media, you will read the post carefully and you will contribute meaningfully. On social media, that will not bring anything to you. Now, this is your learning. You will just go there. Some of you will just say hello just to open TMA. We want you to stop this habit henceforth. When you get to this discussion forum page, read the posts. The facilitators are doing this to ensure that the activities generate discussions among you. So when you get there, read the post and contribute according to the post. Some students joined the live sessions, some did not anyway. Pilot courses to be implemented in 2025_2 semester. You can remember last semester we informed our esteemed students that this semester we are implementing some pilot courses to incorporate some other activities beyond what you have in the regular courses for now. We have implemented that this semester and it's taking effect from next week, Monday, when facilitation will begin. Now, let's look at the challenges we had. Some students did not fully participate in the live session. I mentioned that some of us were not actively involved in the discussion forum. We had delay in getting registered students on the learning management system, but that issue has been solved now because the management has taken the decision to synchronize your registration platform with the learning management system. We have completed the process. It has taken effect. We have implemented this, and you will discover that as soon as you finish your registration, when I mean registration this time around, as at the moment, your registration that will give you access to the learning management system is the exam registration. Please, let's get this straight. For our new students who don't know, you need to do course registration and you do exam registration. When you do course registration, you are not entitled, you don't have access to the learning management system. It's only when you do exam registration, then you are enrolled into your courses on the learning management system. And this has been automated now. As soon as you register your exam, you have automated access. okay, to enter the learning management system and see your courses. Now let's look at the overview of the 2025_2. That is the semester we just started now. We are maintaining the same structure. So when you get to your course page, you will discover that it's still the same course page that we still have. The structure remains the same. Facilitation begins in 2 days, August 11th, next week, Monday, and it will end on the 4th of October 2025. Okay, so you have 8 weeks of online facilitation. We have commenced the pilot courses, as I mentioned also. And this is the same structure that we are going to follow this semester as well. The same thing we had last semester. You're going to have discussion forum 1, which is the beginning of your interaction, and it is coming up in week 1. Discussion forum 2 is in week 2. And it's only when you have done discussion forum 1, you have done discussion forum 1. When you have done discussion forum 1, you can see discussion forum 2. If you don't do discussion forum 1, you won't be able to do discussion forum 2. Your TMA will be open for you to access when you have done discussion forum 2. However, you know, TMAs are time bound. We have set time. My colleague, Mr. Lamba, will tell you more about the timing for TMA and some other things. We have set time for the TMAs, and when you have completed discussion forum 2, you are now entitled to write your TMA 1, but you need to wait until TMA 1 opens. So if you have done discussion forum 1, discussion forum 2, you might not see TMA 1 until the time for TMA 1. When TMA 1 opens, you've made yourself qualified for TMA 1. That is what we have done. After TMA 1, you have access to discussion forum 3. Discussion forum 3 will open discussion forum 4 for you. Now, this discussion forum 4, as soon as you do discussion forum 4, you are entitled to write your TMA 2. But you still need to wait for the time for TMA 2. As soon as TMA 2 opens, you can do your TMA 2. And TMA 2 will open discussion forum 5. Discussion forum 5 will open discussion forum 6. You can only have access to TMA 3 when you have done discussion forum 6. After your discussion forum 6, you need to wait for TMA 3 to open. What it means is that even if TMA 3 opens today, if you have not done discussion forum 6, you need to go back and do it before you see your discussion forum TMA 3. That is the structure for all our courses. The only slight difference will be in the pilot courses. I will tell you that when we get to the course page. Okay, so that is the structure. Let me still tell us 1 or 2 things. The tips for effective online facilitation. The first thing is that as soon as you register your exams, 2-3 hours. It's in hours now, not days. 2-3 hours after your registration for your exam, you have completed registration for your exam. 2-3 hours after that, you check your email, your official email. There will be a default password sent to your email. Just open that email from eLearn. You open it. You follow that instruction. You will just use the default password to log in to the learning management system. Then you will now change your password. Okay? You have the facilitation timetable. When you log into this URL now, elearn.nou.edu.ng, with the default password sent to your email, then you change your password, then you proceed. Now, then you click on My Courses. I will show you all this when we get to the platform to see your registered courses. However, not all the courses that you have registered their exams will be facilitated. In some cases, you will see like 5-6 courses that you registered this semester for their exams, but maybe 3 or 4 of them will be facilitated. We have not yet covered all courses for facilitation, okay? But you will see those courses that are on for facilitation on the university timetable, facilitation timetable, which we are also going to share with you after this program. Now, you click on my courses, then you navigate the course. Now, in the future, we want to see students taking more responsibilities for their learning. Okay? Now, we want you to do some kind of presentations, group projects, e-portfolio, and some other activities like that. But we have started with these pilot courses. Subsequently, we are going to introduce a lot of authentic assessments that will go beyond the multiple choice questions that you do for TMS. Now, let me stop sharing. Then quickly, I will take you to the platform. You see how it looks, especially for our new students. You see how the platform looks. Let me also mention. Okay, let me share my screen first before I will tell you this. Yes. Okay. Yes. When you log into that URL, elearn.nou. This is the URL. elearn.nou.edu.ng. It takes you here. This is the landing page for you. Everybody, whether you are a new student, whether you are a returning student, it takes you to the landing page here. Now, the first thing we are going to advise you is that you have a video here as a student. You can see students' video guide to log in and navigate the course page. Watch this video. It's very important. Watch this video. In fact, let me copy the video and put on the chat box for you. I'll put it on the chat room now. Yes, check the chat room. You will see the video. All of you should see that I've sent to everyone. Oh, okay. Sorry. Let me share the whole screen. I'm navigating, so let me share the whole screen. So if you check the chat, the chat room, I've dropped the video there. Now, please, when you get to this course page, the first thing is that you watch this video. This video will guide you on how you are going to activate your account, how you are going to change your password, how you are going to navigate the course page entirely. So please, the video is here. You have not logged in at all, just the landing page. Log into elearn.nou.edu.ng. This is the landing page. Watch the video, then you can now click on this login. Then you log in. I don't want to log out because I've logged in before. So you log in. So when you click on that, following the steps in the video, you will be able to log into the course page and change your password. Now, when you get here, for instance, when you get to this place, you will see this left panel here. You will see my courses. When you click on my courses, all the courses that you register this semester, that you have registered the exam, you will see all the courses here. And what you do is that you can click on any of the courses depending on the timetable you have or you have created for yourself. If you want to study this particular course, you want to look at this particular course, you open it, look at the resources. The timetable we have is mainly for the live class. The online timetable is for the live class. So if you want to join the live class, you come here, you click on my courses, pick that course that you want to join the live class, then you'll be able to join the live class. So if I want to access this course, I will click on it, and it's here. You can see the course here. This is a typical course page for all of you. You can see EDT 830252. You should see this extension 252 in all your courses, meaning 2025_2. This is the present semester. That is what it means. Now, this is the course page. You can begin to navigate the course page. From Monday, you are expected to be at this place, which is the introduction. Okay, your facilitator will interact with you. or your facilitator must have included something like a course guide. The course guide will tell you what the course is all about. It's like introduction to the whole course, or the overview of the whole course, what you stand to gain participating in those activities and the resources in the course. So you can click on this, okay, and get the course guide. That is, you can receive message from your facilitator telling you that this week is an introduction week. We are going to do this. We are going to do this. It's a form of announcement and preparing you for subsequent weeks. So that is what you are going to do from next week, Monday. Now, you are going to have this. The library resources are here under this virtual library. When you click on this virtual library, university has, or is still investing massively, getting library resources for you, okay, in all fields. So if you click on this NOUN Central Library Resources, just click on it. You will see a whole lot of resources. I hope you can still see this. You can see the resources are arranged in faculties. You can see Faculty of Agric. When you get here, you will see, you can log into this URL. This is the link. And we have given you the username and the password, all for our students. Your students, your colleagues in the conventional universities don't have access to all these resources, I can tell you. These are very expensive repository. But a good number of us don't use it, especially our students. You don't use it. Click on that library resources. Check your department or your faculty. If you're in education, this is Faculty of Education. These are the links to all the repository. And you have the username, you have the password. Everything is intact here. Okay? So that is for library resources, and you can visit it anytime. Now, after next week, the following week, that is week 1 of active facilitation. Next week is introduction. It's part of online facilitation, but it's introduction. The following week is week 1. Now, let me show you what you need to do for every week, and it's the same structure for every week. From week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 6 is the same structure. You're going to have the course material. Now, your facilitators have done very well breaking the course material into units. Now, if, for instance, this is one of my courses, and I want to cover Module 1, Units 1, 2, 3 in week 1. So I've split the content into Units 1, 2, 3. I've put it out as a document, and I've uploaded here for you. So if my students come around, it's just for you to click on this course resources, and you will see EDT 830 Module 1, Unit 1, Module 1, Unit 2, Module 1, Unit 3. Okay? Clicking on this, you will be able to download the course material. Then you will interact, you will read, then you prepare for live session. This one is part of the asynchronous activity. You don't need to be in the live session to do this, but it's quite critical as well. Then you can see the learning outcome. These are the things that your facilitator thinks or intends to, the facilitator intends to achieve, or for you to be able to exhibit in terms of behavior at the end of the week. It's a weekly learning outcome. And you also have the discussion forum. Now, what I want to tell you now is that, initially you can see all your discussion forum posts. As you get to the discussion forum page, as you get to the course page, you see all the discussion forum 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 across the weeks. This time around, you cannot see any discussion forum until the beginning of that week. And you can see, this is my admin account. That's why you can see this. You can see hidden from students. You can't see the discussion forum until the beginning of that week. So for week 1, for instance, Monday morning or late in the afternoon or in the evening on Sunday, I will make this available to my students. So it will be weekly activity now. Let us know what we are doing every week. follow your lecturers facilitating the course on weekly basis. Not that you get to the platform, you begin to comment on discussion forum 5 or discussion forum 3 when we are still on week 1. You can't do that any longer for those courses that will be facilitated. Okay, so you are going to have your discussion forum, but don't begin to raise tickets that, oh, I can't see my discussion forum for week 2, so just wait. We are putting all the discussion forums in hidden format until the beginning of each discussion forum. Discussion forum 1 is for week 1. Discussion forum week 2 is for week 2. If we are in week 1, don't ask us for discussion forum for week 3. Get to week 3 before you have access to discussion forum for week 3. That is what it means. Now, when you get here as a student, especially the new students, you just need to click on discussion forum. And you click on reply. You read this. Make sure you have read and understood this. Then you click on reply. Then you type your reply. It's the same way you do on social media. Just click on reply button here. You type whatever you want to type here. Then you click on post to forum. As soon as you do that, you have access to the next item, which will be discussion forum 2. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. And that is the structure. So after discussion forum 1, based on the timeline or the timetable for online live session, you come here. If you have checked your online timetable, and you can see that this EDT 830, the live session comes up maybe 12 to 1. By 12, you come here, you click on live session or the live class here. Just click on live class here. When you click on live class, it redirects you to the page you are going to join the meeting. So when you get here, you will see start meeting here because I am the host and I'm the facilitator for the course. In your case, you will see join meeting here. You just click on join meeting, then you get into the class with your facilitator and your colleagues. It's quite interesting if we want to do what we are supposed to do as students. Now, if the course has instructional videos already done on it, you click on the instructional video, you also watch the video. Okay? For the live session, let me show you something again. If you miss the live session, go to that same page, click on live session. Now, instead of joining meeting here, you will see cloud recordings here. All the recordings for that course will be here. So in an event that you couldn't make the live session, you couldn't join the live session, real time, you can still watch the video. When you click on class recordings, you will see all the recordings here. Then you'll be able to watch the recordings. That's at your pace. Is that clear? Getting involved in the live session is synchronous. It's real time. But if you miss the live session, watching the instruction or watching the recordings of the live session is asynchronous. So you do that at your pace. Whenever you have time, go there, watch the interaction in the class. So you've not lost out completely. And that is what you do for all the weeks. If you click on week 2, it's the same structure. If you click on week 3, it's the same structure. Now, lastly, before I will close this session, for those of us who will be participating in the pilot courses, any course, any of your courses that you open the week 6 and you see this instruction there, you will see this instruction there. I mean the pilot courses. There are just 84 courses. They are not all courses, but some students might not have any of these courses at all. But if you see this information, your grade in discussion forum 6 stands as your TMA3 score. What it tells you is that that particular course is a pilot course. And what it means is that you need to be careful of the posts you make to discussion forum 6, because that is your TMA3 for that course. This course, when you get to TMA, you will not see TMA3 there. You will not see TMA3 there. So if you go to this pilot course, for instance, and you begin to put hello, hi, When you do same thing with your discussion forum 6, it's called over for your TMA3. Please, let's get that very straight and let's abide by it. When you see this instruction there, your grade in discussion forum 6 stands as your TMA3 score. Be careful of what you post here as your response to that particular discussion forum. Okay, so apart from that, for the pilot courses, it's still the same structure. That is the only thing. The only difference is that for pilot courses, discussion forum 6, the contribution you make to discussion forum 6 will be marked. Your facilitator will grade it, and they will use it to give you score for TMA3. That's what it means. So you can see, as I mentioned at the onset, that we are beginning to make you be more responsible for your learning. We can't give you everything, but you need to be responsible for your learning. Now, in this case, by next semester, we're still going to add other features to your platform. So be sure that we are not just trying to make life difficult for you. We want to make sure that you are actually learning. You are not only concerned about the assessment component of your facilitation. Okay. So thank you so much. I've spent like 30 minutes now. Let's look at the program and see the next thing on our program. Okay, so after this, we should have interactive question and answer. So we're going to have question and answer session. We are running behind schedule, seriously. I've spent a lot of time on that presentation. So let's have just 5 minutes or 5